What's up, guys? Welcome back to another replay analysis. We have moved spots from the usual place. We've actually moved to North America. For you guys that don't know, I'm in Toronto right now, and still, smashing out these replays. I've got one today from Ryan, actually a mod in my Twitch channel, which I'm live right now. Everyone in chat is saying hi to you guys, so there you go. Ryan says, well then, I thought I would never see the day where I had confidence to upload one of my replays to this Discord. Anyways, should be some content for sure with some open net misses and some questionable plays. C1 1v1 match have been hard stuck champ 1-in-1s for a while, but have floated around the borders of champ 2 many a time. Be as critical as you can, because I know I make loads of mistakes, but a pro V would do a word of good thanks. Oh, and I'm RS, I think. So that's his name. So let's go into this one. Here we go. So champ 1 should be good. Nice recovery to start things off. Decent kickoff. Should push this ball. Well done. Take a touch. Okay, so decent shot. This is good to create some space. You want to be making sure that you actually keep an eye on your opponent here. That's the only mistake you do here a little bit. Because here you can't see. He could be like completely gunning forward for the challenge. You don't know. So make sure you flick ball cam on, or you use your right stick to, keep an eye on your opponent. Make sure you know what he's doing. But a decent shot, it's good enough. It's not like obviously an incredible shot, but because your opponent's out of position, since he has to cover so many options, it's pretty good. People think that's not that good of a player just because of the shot, but you did such a good job of making him have to cover multiple options. So here you tried the wave dash kickoff. I like it. You're just a bit side on. You need to, if you're doing this kickoff, you really need to be like straight into the center of the ball. Else you're just going to get, hard beat like this. Goes to the wall and you can't really recover. Good shot from the opponent as well. Not a bad kickoff. I think we're flipping like literally a millisecond too late. And that's why we lose that one. And you're also just being pushed into the opposite direction, so. Nice, just play on pads, you're not using boost, this is fine. Get that mid. You like to play with ball cam off, which I don't mind, but you can definitely play it on a little bit more from what I'm seeing. Good hit, really good pop into the wall. Good effort on the shot. I think with this ball, so when you shoot a ball, right, you want to get in the most power on a shot, you want your car to be touching the ball for as short amount of a time as possible. So if you're hitting the ball like this, your car is kind of rolling through the ball, and that's why you lose a lot of power. If you get what I mean, your car is touching the ball for more time than it should be, because you've diagonally flipped through this ball. You want to be side flipping into this ball and get a bit of a better approach throughout, to the left side of the ball instead of going through the ball here. Because it adds loads of spin on the ball and you just kind of get a pretty weak shot. You should play for this mid boost. Well done. Nice touch. Just pressure this ball. Really good hit from your opponent. Yeah, you got to be careful there. You got to realize that he could push forward. Seems like you're quite a grounded player. You should probably go up for this ball and touch it into your corner to try and go for it again. And make sure, again, you need to be keeping a better eye on your opponent here. You got ball come off quite a lot, and you kind of letting your opponent just kind of come in, get a demo and do what he wants. Good effort. It was actually, you did a good job until the actual flip through the ball. You had it, and then you just kind of faked yourself out a little bit. If you just front flip into this ball, you actually probably score, because you just get F50 and he can't recover. It'll probably go into his net direct. So good effort. You did a good decision making challenge, but the execution of it wasn't great, which happens. Decent kickoff. You should grab this mid boost. You flip the wrong way here. You should be flipping to the left, not the right there. But you get a really good touch and open that. Nice. Well done. Oh, went wrong way. So we side flip, we flip to the right here. If we're flipping to the right, we want to make sure that our car is a little bit more center to the goal and the ball before we flip here, because you kind of, if you look at where you touch the ball and how much space the ball has on the other side, so you're flipping into this ball here, which means you're not covering the ball from anywhere from here to this side. So if he gets like a center hit, which he actually does, he gets a pretty central hit through this ball to the left side, or his left side, our right side here. And we're just going to lose the kickoff quite hard. Luckily, we recover really quickly and we have enough boost, so we've actually won the kickoff technically because we have ball possession and boost. But, you know, it could have been bad. See what this play does. So you should just flick this ball like now. And the reason is that at this rank, to be honest, there's a good chance that they just miss because it's a good shot and it's a difficult save for them to make. So you might just score. And the second best, you know, thing is that they get a bad touch off their backboard and you get another shot, which is a goal. And the third best thing is that they get a touch into the corner and you just boost steal them and take the ball. And then obviously, you know, the ideal scenario, which is what would happen at the highest rank, is that they do save the ball and they catch it on the backboard and keep possession. But even if they do that, they still have to use boost and you can still grab their corner, which means you've boost starved them and they're on lower boost amount and they're awkward, potentially, you know, making a mistake. And it puts you in a good position for the challenge next. So just flicking this ball, if you're not sure whether they're going to challenge or not, is the most safe option and can result in a goal. Long term or even short term. So definitely just flick this ball if you're not sure whether they're going to challenge. You know, if they're playing close to the ball like this and they're baiting these turns and they're baiting these challenges, just flick it. You know, obviously if they're really far away, don't flick it here. You can take a bit more time. Hello Ryan. Ryan's in chat right now. The guy that we're doing replay analysis on. He's watching. Nice touch. Can grab mid boost here. You should be boosting here. You don't want to give him too much space because you've done a good hit. He can't shoot here, so there's no point trying to even cover any part of your defense here. So just boost into this mid boost and then try and even steal his corner and get in front of him. Because you can tell that he's taking it back here. So start boosting a little bit earlier. Nice, look for a demo, great. Really well done. You did everything you needed to do there. Now don't miss. Well done. What is that time there? Yeah, I know, you're coming right at the time that you're doing the replay. Yeah, you've probably improved since then, but you're probably making similar mistakes. This replay was quite a long time ago. I've been really delayed. I wonder what rank you're now. So again, we're flipping into this ball where we just don't cover most of the ball, and our opponent forces it to the side that we're not covering, and we just lose it really hard. And we also, again, we flip the wrong way. We should be flipping to the left. It seems like you know how to you're more comfortable with speed flipping to the right, it seems. That's what I had. I used to be way more comfortable with speed flipping to the left, so I would only do that. But you got to learn both. You're champ 2, champ 3 now, you haven't played much. Yeah, that's fair. Really good kickoff. He's back though. Yeah, nice shot. Well done. It's a difficult read for him to make. Good kickoff again. Grab mid boost. Well done. Turn on this ball. Good effort. I like to see you dribble this to the left into the midfield here because you would create more of an angle on the goal, which gives you more options to shoot and it makes it more difficult for the opponent to cover every option and save the ball in the end. And it also lets you see your opponent, whereas because you dribble straight, quite linear down the centre of the pitch here, or even a little bit to the right, it makes it difficult for you to see your opponent, which means you can't know when he's going to challenge you. So if he challenged you there, it'd be very difficult for you to react to it. Really, really good 50, and that should be open. Nice, really well done. That's an amazing 50, perfect decision making. Really good execution as well. Yeah, you're really comfortable with speed flipping to the right. That's the only thing. So just improve on speed flipping to the left. You could have scored this, but you know that, so I don't have to go over it. Bad shot. So you could have just shot that and scored the open net, but you went for the boost. You don't have to double jump for this. Reason being is your opponent's on 0 boost. We should know this because if we look off this kickoff, he's going to be rushing to get back to net because his net's wide open. So and he's got back here, which means he did not have time to grab mid boost. We know he's not got mid boost because of how fast he got back. And we know he's boosting into this ball. And look at the way he's moving. He's not boosting here, so we can infer that he has 0 and at most 12 boosts. So we don't have to double jump to get up really fast this ball because there's no opponent that we're trying to beat to this ball. We've got a completely free ball, so don't double jump, take your time. Dribble the ball or even just go for a single flip shot, like a single jump flip into the ball shot. You'd have a much higher chance of scoring. Really good challenge. You keep faking yourself out. You're just kind of driving around on these challenges a little bit like not sure what to cover. So here you just want to be covering. So if we go back here, grab mid boost short, just chill here. Like stop moving too much. Maybe even face the opponent or like face heat like in this direction, but a little bit closer to the opponent here. And you've got to wait. And then when you can cut the space down, then you cut the space down. And you keep doing it. You keep cutting the space down. You choose a good time to do it, but then you flip the wrong way last second because you're not trusting yourself. Just trust yourself that you've done a good job and you're covering the options and front flip or flip more into the ball, not where you think the ball's going to end up going. Yeah, good effort. It's difficult. I think. Well, let me see the kickoff because that's where we went wrong. So again, we're just flipping a bit too late, and we flipped into the into the bottom half of the ball there, which means that we just get dunked over us. Nice kickoff. Actually a bit too good that we've lost the kickoff. Bounces mid for our opponent, which is unfortunate for us. Well done. Good challenge. Grab mid boost. Good effort. I thought you would have had the demo there, so it's not a bad play, in my opinion. Nice challenge. There you go. You've done a really good decision making and you've trusted yourself. Good effort on the shot. You can either shoot here. Not that. Good effort. Got to make a decision. Try and hook around this ball and instantly shoot. Like boost and then side flip to the right into this ball. Try and shoot it over your opponent. And the benefit of doing that is that we would land in the corner for the boost grab. Or you take a touch into the corner and grab his boost to make sure he can't get boost. But we don't, obviously, if we want to take a touch, we've got to make sure we're not going to miss the flip. This is champion 1, Joe. Grab your corner, well done. Yeah, just a little bit too fast. We're going into challenges a little bit too quick and we're letting ourselves be beat quite easily. Just slow down. Slow down on the challenges. Luckily our opponents missed. No way. Nice recovery. Have you got the open net? No. He had the save anyway. That's a really good recovery. Well done. Really good save. Unreal. Nice. There you go. You've slowed down on the challenge and you fake him out completely. See how easy that was. Our opponents will panic as long as we don't. Really, really good fake. So you got to be working on your left flips, because you keep flipping to the right even when it's not the correct flip choice, and you're just leaving yourself subject to really hard dunks to the left side of the ball. Nice, well done. Nice. Nice. So slow down, because you somehow used 100 boost or 85 boost to do this whole play. You don't have to cover. So you got 100 boost there. Boost forward, sure. Fake challenge, that's fine. You don't have to cover your net here because you're already covering your net before. You're kind of just giving them a bit more space. So just relax on boosting back to net. Relax on trying to boost into your turns, because your opponent really doesn't have an angle here because he's on 30 boost. He can't really get a good shot off there. So just relax a little bit. Pick up this pad. And I would just flip this ball, yeah. You do miss it a little bit. You kind of flip a little bit too early. Yeah. You get underneath you get in front of the ball almost and you flip it, so then it just pops up a little bit. So it's a bit unfortunate. If you had a high flip, you would have been able to grab his corner boost. Luckily for us, our opponent misses the open net and we get a really, really good save. Although the defense itself isn't amazing. So the save is great, but the defense isn't great. So we push too far forward here and we actually leave our net, which I don't know why we're doing because we need to cover our net. But you did a really, really good recovery. So well done on that. Nice avoidance of the bump. Good effort on the shot. Just a little bit too early on the wave dash, so your car turns. Decent touch. That's fine. Careful on that challenge. This turn is a little bit like strange because you got to realize that when we're turning our car, it means that we're now covering a different option. So when we turn our car, we're now covering the corner, which our corner isn't dangerous. It can be if we allow them to boost steal us, but we're closer to our corner at all times in this play than they are, so we don't have to cover our corner straight away. Number one priority is covering the line that our opponent is facing our goal in. And then when we get to this challenge, we cover too high on the ball, and we also arrow upwards, which means that the underneath of our car is really open. So you can just completely dunk you underneath. Luckily, he doesn't get it on target. So we do recover. You should challenge here. Well done. Relax on that. Oh, it's game. Okay, well done. So we got the win. Oh my god, I almost fell over. We got the win. That's a really good challenge. So just relax on this touch. You don't need to jump. If we jump and get a touch, what are we going to do? We're not really going to follow up on it. So I would relax a little bit. You got to relax in your play. You're a little bit going a bit too fast into challenges, going a bit too fast into plays. But other than that, you are quicker than your opponent, so it does work out. You're more mechanical than them. Your challenges definitely got to improve. You're just a bit too panicky when you get to the ball. You actually do good decisions on your challenges. Sometimes you might use a little bit too much boost, but that's fine. We can improve on that. So I'd definitely work on your boost management a bit. Watching your pathing of your pads and watching how you use them, because you kind of, if your opponent isn't even threatening a shot on target, you'll start boosting back to net to cover it. We've got to realise that if our opponent isn't about to shoot, we don't have to cover net. You know what I mean? If there's not a shot chance, we don't have to cover the shot chance because it's not possible. So relax on that a little bit. Other than that, your attack looked good. Perhaps work on, getting a bit more angle in your approach on your attacks. Dribbling the ball into the midfield creates more space for you to shoot into. The lights have gone off in this room. Motion censored. Come on, there you go. So just dribble into the midfield a little bit more. Obviously, when you dribble into the midfield, you're actually quite open for a dunk. Because you got to make sure you're covering that as well. So it's one more option for you to consider, but it's a lot more options for your opponent to consider on the shot chance. So it's a risk that's worth taking as long as you get it right. And other than that, you looked pretty good. Hopefully, you have ranked up. You might still be making some of these mistakes, so I'd check that in your game. But I'm sure you've improved a lot in your own time as well. So hopefully that still helped. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me, Ryan. Anyone who's watched this that's Champ 1 and has any questions, or even high rank, low rank, feel free to drop them in the comments and I'll do my best to check the comments more often now on these videos and check them. But other than that, I'll see you guys later. Thank you very much for watching and have a nice day.